Good morning, students. Good morning, students.
Good morning, Mom.
How's life?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you. And how are you, ma'am?
I'm so. How about your holiday yesterday? What were you doing at that time? Because yesterday was holiday, right? What were you
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
in holiday? Do some?
Masih cuman mengerjakan beberapa tugas.
Some
Oh,
assignment.
you have so many assignments.
Many assignment.
Many assignments. Oke. Nek, saya kayak jarang ya, kan sudah langsung dites. Okay, now I would
Yeah.
like to discuss about Gojek. Do you have the application of Gojek in your mobile phone?
No.
No, Mom.
You don't have application of Gojek. So how you, what is it? When you would like to go to outside of the city and you would like to, what is it, just like rent car or rent motorcycle, what will you do? Mau keluar kota nggak punya ini mobil atau kalau motor gitu mau keluar kota misalnya Semarang gitu, what will you do?
Naik bis, Mom.
Oh, naik bis, by bus. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good idea. Okay, who wants to read the text here? As the representative of this class. Yang mau baca siapa? Mbak siapa?
Lia, ma'am.
Mbak Lia. Oke, Mbak Lia.
Gojek is a mobile application which functions to provide access to a wide range of services including transport, payment, food delivery, and logistics delivery. Gojek was created by Nadiem Makarim in 2010. This is an Android application. People can easily download this application in Play Store via Android and in Application Store. Gojek is firstly created for transportation. Nowadays, Gojek has many services including transport, payment, food delivery, logistics, and many more. Gojek, which serves people by using motorbike, is called as GoRide. Gojek, which serves people by using car, is called GoCar. Serving people to buy and deliver food is GoFood. People who need services to deliver things use GoSack. Then, people who have no time to go shopping may use GoMart. Gojek gives good services to our customers and always gives vouchers and discounts. Due to its service, Gojek has become a super application in Indonesia. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. After your friends is reading the text about Gojek, what do you know about Gojek in your perception?
Gojek is a simple mobile application.
Simple mobile application. What kinds of service that serve in Gojek application?
The kind of service that in Gojek application is like transportation, payment, food delivery, logistic, and many more.
Okay. What do you think about the function of Gojek here?
To memudahkan
To
customers
make easy, to
yes,
make
to make
easy for the
easy,
customer.
yes, for the customers, like when the customers is need transportation and for send a thing and etc. ma'am.
Okay. Do you think Gojek gives so many advantages or disadvantages? By using Gojek application, there are so many advantages or disadvantages after reading Gojek text.
I think yes, ma'am. Gojek is have advantages for the customers.
Yeah, okay. So, the creation of Mr. Nadiem Makarim to create an application, mobile phone application for the society is so useful, right?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand the text here or we have to discuss in Indonesian? Sudah paham atau harus diterjemahkan ini? Sudah paham ya? Atau harus diterjemahkan? Gojek is a mobile service ya, Nadiem Makarim in 2010. Gojek itu dikreasikan oleh Nadiem Makarim di tahun 2010. This is an Android application. People can easily download this application in Play Store via Android and in Application Store. Gojek dikreasikan oleh Nadiem Makarim di tahun 2010. Ini adalah aplikasi Android. Orang-orang dapat dengan mudah mendownload aplikasi ini di Play Store ya, via Android maupun via aplikasi Store. Gojek is firstly creation for transportation. Gojek itu digunakan untuk transportasi. Nowadays, Gojek has many services including transport. Sekarang Gojek memiliki banyak service ya, termasuk transport. Payment itu pembayaran, food delivery itu ini ya, food delivery itu pengiriman uang, logistik dan juga banyak lagi. Gojek we serve people by using motorbike is called Go Ride. Gojek yang digunakan orang-orang menggunakan motorcycle itu namanya Go Ride. Gojek we serve people by using car is called Go Car. Gojek yang digunakan orang-orang untuk menggunakan mobil itu ya Go Car. Saving people to buy and deliver food is GoFood. Menyediakan ini ya, menyediakan jasa untuk orang-orang untuk membeli dan juga mengirimkan makanan namanya GoFood. People who need services to deliver things use GoSend. Jadi orang-orang yang pengen jasa untuk mengirimkan barang namanya GoSend. Then people who have no time to go shopping may use GoMart. Jadi orang-orang yang tidak punya waktu untuk shopping bisa menggunakan GoMart ya. Gojek give good services to all customers and always give voucher and discount. Gojek memberikan fasilitas yang baik untuk seluruh customer dan juga memberikan voucher dan diskon. Due to its services, melalui servisnya, Gojek has become a super application Indonesia. Melalui aplikasinya, Gojek memberikan servis, jasa, dan juga aplikasi di Indonesia gitu ya. Okay, next text, Mbak. Who wants to read Pura Uluwatu? Who wants to read the text? Pura
Me, Mom.
Uluwatu. Yeah, please, Mbak.
Yes. Pura Uluwatu. Pura Uluwatu is a spectacular Hindu temple in Bali. It is located about 8 meters above sea level on the edge of the steep cliff at the southern part of Bali. Pura Uluwatu is one of the 6 main temples in Bali. It is very famous among tourists coming to Bali. People come not only to see the remarkable temple, but also enjoy the beautiful panorama and, of course, the stunning sunset. When visiting the temple, visitors are warned about the aggressiveness of the monkeys. They might grab your cameras or sunglasses. The best times to visit the temple is during weekdays and before sunset. At that time, there are not many people around, so visitors can have more time to explore the temple. It is also time when visitors can watch dolphins and turtles in the sea. Description, ini dibaca, Mam.
Yeah.
Description. It is located about 8 meters above sea level on the edge of the steep cliff at the southern part of Bali. Pura Uluwatu is one of the 6 main temples in Bali. It is very famous among tourists coming to Bali. People come not only to see the remarkable temple, but also enjoy the beautiful panorama and, of course, the stunning sunset. When visiting the temple, visitors are warned about the aggressiveness of the monkeys. They may grab your cameras or sunglasses. The best time to visit this temple is during weekdays and before sunset. At that time, there are not many people around, so visitors can have more time to explore the temple. It is also time when visitors can watch dolphins and turtles in the sea. Finish, Mom.
Okay, okay. What kinds of text is it?
Description.
Description. What is, yes, you're right. What is the function of descriptive text?
To describe a particular person, place, or things.
Oh, okay. So this text describe Pura Uluwatu, right? If you
Yes.
said that it is description, which one belongs to identification and which one belongs to description? Based on the text here.
Identification is Pura Uluwatu is a spectacular Hindu temple in Bali.
In Bali. Belongs to identification.
Yes.
And it takes until the sea belongs to
Description.
description.
Yes.
In my opinion, Pura Uluwatu until the southern part of Bali belongs to identification, and Pura Uluwatu is one of the 6 main temples in Bali until Turtles in the Sea belongs to description. Thank you for your participation, Mbak.
Yes.
And then ini apa lagi ya? The language features, language features.
Language features focus on specific noun.
Focus on specific noun. Which one belongs to specific noun?
Pura Uluwatu.
Pura Uluwatu. Only Pura Uluwatu? Yes, okay. And then by using simple present or simple past for description text.
Simple present.
Why you said that Pura Uluwatu belongs to description must use simple present tense. Kenapa description text itu menggunakan ini? Menggunakan simple present tense.
Because the sentence pattern used is simple present because it tells the fact of the object description, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, good. And then after simple present, terus apa lagi Mbak tadi? Specific participant, and then how
Maaf,
for the
Ma'am.
ya?
Lilis belum di ACC tadi keluar, Ma'am, soalnya sinyalnya jelek.
Oh gitu. Ini yang jadi host bukan saya, Mbak Alivia minta tolong Mbak.
Sudah saya
Yes.
online barusan.
Yes. Makasih.
For adjective, which one belong to adjective? Yang mana yang termasuk adjektif?
Beautiful panorama.
Adjective. What is adjective? Which one belongs to adjective? Only beautiful. Spectacular belongs to descriptive or not?
Spectacular adjective, Mom.
Adjective. Terus apa lagi? Tadi famous. Famous belong to adjective or not?
Yes. Very
Beautiful.
famous.
Yeah. Famous.
Stunning, stunning.
Stunning. Which one stunning? Yang mana, Mbak? Which one?
Stunning sunset. Stunning sunset.
Sunset. The best time to give this time. No.
Di sampingnya the beautiful panorama and of course
Yeah. Stunning. Yeah, okay. You're right. Stunning. Oke, next slide. Next file. Mbak, saya kirim ke WA group ya, kelas. Niagara Falls. Okay, who wants to read the text here? Niagara Falls. Please.
Okay. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is a famous area of waterfalls. It is one of the most beautiful natural wonders of North America. It is on the Niagara River, about halfway between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. The Niagara River forms part of the border between Canada and the United States. At Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada is one side of the river, and the US state of New York is on the other side. Niagara Falls really has two waterfalls. The Horseshoe Falls are in Canada, and the American Falls are in the United States. The Niagara River drops into a steep gorge or canyon at the falls. Most of the water flows over the Horseshoe Falls. They are not high as the American Falls, but they are 2,600 feet, 792 meters wide, about 0.5 mile or 0.8 kilometers. The American Falls are about 100 feet or 305 meters wide. Beyond the falls are the Whirlpool Rapids. There, the powerful swirling water has carved a bowl out of the rock. At night, colored lights shine on the thundering falls. About 10 million people visit Niagara Falls each year. Dan, Ma'am.
Okay. What kinds of text here? Descriptive or reports?
Descriptive, Ma'am.
How do you know that it belongs to descriptive text, not report text? How do you know?
Because this text tells us about specific noun.
Specific noun, Niagara Falls. Yeah, right. Falls, not only Niagara. So this is so specific Niagara Falls. Yeah. Let's identify the generic structure. Which one belong to identification and which one belongs to description?
Is Niagara Falls, sampai of the North America.
Okay, of the North America. Okay, good. And then description?
It is on the Niagara River, sampai Niagara Falls each year.
Yes, okay. Let's identify the language features. Specific noun, which one belongs to specific noun? Niagara Falls. Only Niagara Falls? Ini Ontario? Ontario, Canada?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. And then use simple present or past tense? Simple past tense. Simple past tense. Let's identify the adjective.
Famous.
Nice, beautiful, natural.
Yes. Oke.
Hai.
Ya, hai. Bacanya hai ya, bukan hai. Hai. Terus apa lagi? Udah.
Shine.
Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, now I would like to ask you to create a descriptive text. The topic is based on your choice. The important point is it discusses about descriptive text. And then please you read the text of descriptive text that you have made. Gitu. Understand what I mean? Saya minta Anda buat bikin descriptive text. I will give you 15 minutes, start from now, 15 menit. And then after that, I will call you one by one to read your descriptive text.
Yes, ma'am.